Hello everybody. Do something I promised that would happen. Before we go attack the DLC. Hope everybody's had a great 4th of July. That is today. Whip, which by the way shows up in Dark Souls 3, but for a very different reason than it would be here. Here it seemed to just be effective against undead. In Dark Souls 3 it evolved to bleed out the undead. Hey! Hey, how's it going? How is your 4th of July? Hey Dave, how's it going? Yeah. Happy Canada Day. It's, you know, alright. Had dinner. It's still light out, so people haven't started being annoying with fireworks. People love the explosions. Indeed. Just waiting for these guys on the side. Welcome to the Undead Purgatory. This is Guts with a shield. Can Come on. Get out of here, Guts. You are unwanted here. Hey, Toby. Free! Well, that sucks. Why? Okay. No, I've lost my hair. How unfair. My dog is being really hot. He's not enjoying this weather. Eat shit! Yeah, I know, I have not killed the other necromancer. I have to go for him now. Hey, Loki. My first playthrough, I struggled a lot with getting here, getting to this boss. Because I tried killing... I had a hard time killing Guts with a shield my first time through. And so, like, I'd run, try and kill Guts with a shield and get ganked by everybody behind me. A couple of times I, like, forgot where the second one was and, like, ran right past it. Like, I was, my half-blind first playthrough. Like, I knew what the gimmick was, I just didn't know how to execute it. So, like, that showed. Let's go pick up all of these item ganks, because there's a lot of item ganks in this boss fight. You don't have a whole lot of time. You have to just kind of listen for audio and, like, duck in here. There's 2 necromancers, kill them. And then lower the thing. Kill a horse. Turn it into glue. You know how it is. What are you doing in here, dude? Get out. So, what is our reward for completing this optional boss fight? It is a covenant, actually. And yet another merchant. Oh, and you can see the writer, because when you first find this boss, you think the boss is like this guy, who is the writer. No, it's the horsey. sadness. Play dead. It's part of FromSoft's gallows humor. Like, they made this boss, and you think it's gonna be this guy, and he eats shit immediately. So yes, Scythes. Scythes are pretty interesting in at least Dark Souls. Like, besides Dark Souls 1, the original, like, the Great Scythe was freaking the most powerful dex weapon in the game. And then Scythes are linked very closely to, like, Life Hunt, to Aldrich, who took his idea for his scythe from Priscilla's Life Hunt ability. And then you've got a scythe here. You've got this guy who has scales tipped one way. So I don't think he means justice, but it is a justice like symbol. But I think because it is tipped in a certain way, it's more to symbolize him in inequality. You have the Executioner's Chariot guy's head right there. Same thing. And then we meet this guy. Oh yeah, Bonfire. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, every Covenant member has like a bonfire right outside, or right next to them, so that you don't have to like trek to your Covenant dudes. So this guy, he's a very small individual, but he's kind of a badass, and you don't really want to mess with him. He's got bones for his cape. Very long finger bones, kind of Corvian maybe, and yeah. Yeah, I think he's probably a former Bellkeeper. And those guys, the Bellkeepers, are not real people either. Those are created individuals by the princess? And I think FromSoft was kind of halfway referencing Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, but Snow White, who is Belfry Luna, created her dwarves, and they were Bellkeepers. Yes.
Yes, of course. Why? Do you give yourself a
Nahr Alma, as you, if you took a look at the stoneplate ring, is the god of blood. Nahr Alma might, I wonder if anybody's done any research into the name Nahr Alma. Sure.
You want more than just a letter to me. You want me drenched in it. My, it's fast and tomorrow. Am I right?
You know, sir, there's a guy I want you to meet in Bloodborne. Sure. I'm gonna switch back to Sunbro, but I need to access his stuff. You know, Volter would have a field day with you.
This quest of world is yours.
This is a PvP invasion, kind of Dark Wraith Covenant-like thing.
Another servant of light.
But I think they also have duels. So, there's that. This whole foul stench thing, you know. You and Volter could have a lot of fun together. Hey, East Coast Zombie. Thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Well, what do you need?
So now you can buy things from him. His name is Titchy Gren, which definitely makes him sound like he was one of those bell keepers. But he's very different. If you answer like no to any of those questions, you will not be able to access this menu.
You know anything about other stuff? Well, you can fight other blood servants with them. Follow women, you can write fools. You know, the crack, red, dark, use it as a world and see your blood. Tell me everything.
I bet Titchy Gren's favorite game is Bloodborne. So what does he have? He has a couple of interesting things. He's got some Pyromancies. Firestorm is ridiculously good. Great Combustion's pretty nice. Fire Whip is pretty good. Let's take a look at those and read those. Firestorm is an ancient primal pyromancy, which makes sense because of where you get it in Dark Souls 1. Pillars of flame erupt near the caster. Firestorm, for those who haven't played Dark Souls 1, is amazing to like just walk into the painted world of Ariamis, go up to the Phalanx dudes and just lay it down. The Firestorm is said to be the wrath and ire of the spell's creator. And I want to say... I thought Salaman's referenced in the Firestorm description, but it might be Izalith. I can't remember the Dark Souls 1 description offhand. Great Combustion. A very powerful spell, but so simple that it can be awkward to use. Fire Whip. An ancient primal pyromancy. Sweep foes with a whip-like flame. One of the original pyromancies. Effective use of it demands agile footwork, making it a difficult spell for most. An interesting spell, although I didn't really play with it very much, and I used Firestorm for farming in Dark Souls 1. He's also got Hexing Errands. He's got the red sign Soapstone, which allows for 1v1 dueling. Cracked red eye orbs. You can use, they're like one time use only. You use them, use it, and it invades whoever is at the top of the queue. A perfect orb is unlimited use. Silver Talisman allows you to blend in, and Hexing Urn is dark damage. With the dark art of hexing strictly forbidden, who would dare fill an urn with such power? The very origins of the art are unclear, yet another reason hexing is feared. Again, things you don't know are usually the things people fear the most, including the what happens after death. I'm gonna pick up the red sign, just in case I might need that. This is a ring. It bumps you to the top of the queue. Basically, the way this works is there's a list, and you can bump yourself to the bottom by burning a human effigy at the bonfire. And then you can bump yourself to the top of the queue by wearing this ring. And then you have stuff. You can look like the Executioner. and you can look like the skeleton lords. Skeleton Lord Crown, High Dark Defense. The old Iron King led his best men on undead hunts, but their memories were purged in rebirth. The very men who were ordered to hunt down the undead were themselves hollowed and founded a kingdom of bone. So basically what happened was these guys were lieutenants for the old Iron King, who we've already met. The narcissist who holds Gwyn's soul. He had these guys go and hunt down undead, very Way of White-like, and then they hollowed out, and then they kind of joined forces with the undead that were still around. So we're going to pick up the crown because it's cool. And the Executioner. Black helmet worn by the Executioner of the Undead Purgatory. Spikes are designed to evoke fear. The Executioner mercilessly put down countless undead, but how could he know that it was never his own will, but that of the Chariot horse? Yeah, so it was the horse all along, possessing the Executioner to go kill for the horse. Yeah, from Soft's gallows humor right there. Same thing there. I'll pick that up too. See if that's any nicer. Anything else? Alright. So a couple of interesting things. The only other real references to Nahr Alma, I think, are the ring you get here. No, not there. You get... Hold on. One sec. Okay, so Nahr Alma is a god. This covenant becomes Rosaria's fingers, at least mechanically, in Dark Souls 3. Although the same rivalry between them and the Blue Sentinels, and then also the Dark Moon Blades, continues on in Dark Souls 3. Although Nahr Alma is a god of blood, and Rosaria is fairly different from that. But there might still be a connection, at least thematically, between the two. Let me see fashion. Pick that up. Yeah, much better. Actually, I like that a lot. I think only Kaitha. Let me see here. Nema is not in Dark Souls 3. Galib is not in Dark Souls 3. Kaitha is. Kreml isn't. Avlana is not. Hanaleth isn't. Nahr Alma isn't. Zender isn't. Yeah, just Kaitha. It's suggested to me that Kaitha and all the gods of Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, excuse me, are fake. Like, they're just names and concepts people mistook for gods, and they're not actually gods. And that the only one that survives into Dark Souls 3 is Kaitha. And even, it suggests... Yeah, like, Hytha might not even actually be real either. Like, what becomes Hytha's caressing tears suggests that that miracle only became a thing very recently, and it was kind of fake itself too. I'd pull out that miracle, but I don't have access to it right now. So I kinda killed what's-her-face. Whoops. Alright, where are we going now? Right. DLC. Yeah, and Kytha might have been the demon, if she was real at all. I patched her off the cliff, yeah. Exactly. She deserved it. None of that. Thank you. So rude. If the Shrine of Amana didn't teach you how to use a bow and arrow, this DLC will teach you how to use a bow and arrow. Meh. He's got high poison resist, I guess. Yeah, this one can be a bit obtuse because it's a big puzzle. So you see all these things that are like lit up and stuff. You know, don't aggro everybody, but we can shoot them and make a thing happen. Iron Crown has a lot more condensed locations, maybe, that you can just get yourself backed into a corner in. Oh, Fume Knight I spent like 6 hours on. Like, Fume Knight I consider completely separate. Fume Knight is a guy who just does not mess around. Fun, but he took, like, me forever. I even have a VOD just declared Ballad of Fume Knight because it was just a lot of attempts. Oh boy. I had a guy, because after I beat Fume Knight, I wanted to keep fighting him. So I did a few co-ops. I had a guy who, like, didn't deal with Nadalia's idols at all. Wore Veldstat stuff. Like, so you can just imagine an angry Fume Knight. And boy howdy was he not happy. Little golden fruit bomb. Yeah, he died pretty quick. Like, none of the Nandalia idols were messed with at all. There's Poison Bite plus Uno. By the way, golden fruit balm. I forget what it actually looks like. Yeah, there it is. A balm extracted from a rare plant temporarily increases faith. This special fragrant oil affects the mind, granting a fleeting sense of empowerment. So it's a temporary boost to your faith, which is actually fairly thematic here. This is your longbow +7. If you haven't upgraded your bows at all, you now have a +7. Hooray! Yeah, and since I'm under, and back to the short bow. Get off the cliff! I am Patches. Patches is me. Okay, fine. Hooray. I really am still Patches. Poison stone, in case you wanted to turn any of your stuff into poison. It'd be nice if you guys dropped your armor so we can talk about you guys. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to hit my repair powder. The DLCs really love messing with your durability. So, you're gonna have to make trips to Wallager quite a few times. Oof, that hurt. No! Dang it. The Patches is the pug. Patches the bug. It's funny because, like, when I'm not streaming, I will swear a whole lot more, but, like, I don't necessarily get tilted. Yeah, like, the game... The DLCs really want to break your stuff. Essentially. First time I fought Sihn, I got to last like 100, 200 hit points. And, like, oh man. Which way am I going? Oof. Ow. I need to go up though. You get the spitters right there. I was trying to get rid of the melee guys before I killed the spitter. It's actually a turtle at the very bottom. It's actually a pretty funny enemy design. Bah. Which way was it? Not this way. Not that way. Oops! Yeah, that's the way I came. Yeah, you can see how fast that nearly broke my stuff there. I think I'm almost done with the outside. See if I can't get up here and figure out where to go. Let's see here. Break lock on, just go. So what you're supposed to be doing is, I can't turn the camera. There's a couple of switches right back there. You're supposed to hit them, and that will make the bridge you need to the next bonfire. But it is a lot of guys to shoot. Poison, stone. Yeah. It's actually a little turned around from where I was supposed to go. The hell? Where did all these Sanctum dudes come from? Meh. Looks like the festivities have started outside. Rip my hair. Doesn't exactly matter right quite yet. Loki isn't scared of the fireworks. My last dog was. She really hated fireworks. And she hated loud noises. So she was not a fan. Loki has flopped over and he's like fast asleep. He doesn't care. Well, bye then. Let's grab this item. So the lightning urn, that'll come in handy. Okay, so this guy It's actually a turtle, so the enemy is at the bottom. See, it's kind of cute. It's like an ice cream truck of poison. And throwing knives. Should have hit the back one first. So rude. Yeah. Thought I could jump that. Nope. Hit the wrong switch first. Yeah. That was partially my fault for, like, choosing the wrong switch to hit. I wasn't even close. Alright, I'm just gonna have to kill them all and then get the switch. I was trying to get I was trying to cut corners a little bit, but guess not. No corner cutting. Yeah, don't know how long I'm gonna be able to go. Considering this will probably go on. The explosions will probably go on all night. I got a lot of guys mad at me. Holy crap. Oh, I thought I was dead already. Whoops. Isn't there a shorter way to get... There's gotta be a shorter way. That I'm just not remembering. Huh. But we have gotten a few items that'll tell us a little bit more about these guys. So... we at least have that. Alright, poison arrows aren't really working. I don't really have very much of anything else. Hold on, I've got to do some arrow changing. Alright, but he's not gonna get poisoned. There's this guy. I need to wake up. No! There. Lloyd's talismans. Nice and useful. Twinkling. Yeah, it just required me to stop trying to just run it. Just do it. Wait a minute, did I forget one? Is it this one? Hooray! Can you imagine, like, going for bread? You're like, you live in Shulva and stuff, right? And you're like, man, I really could go for some bread and milk or something. Oh, did I pack enough arrows? Yeah, and then like Sihn like incinerates some things. You're like, come on, Sihn. Got another Sanctum mace over here. Or you can join the choir. I bet the choir has some good perks. Oh, I bet. Choir will get like a 20% off discount. Hi, Sihn. How's it going? Fine work, Charmer. What is it with FromSoft, dragons, and bridges? Seriously, you guys. Seriously. We've made it into the Dragon Sanctum. Hooray! The key for this we'll get later. Flynn's ring is like right above us. Where is Hunter M to make this joke? Man, being an arrow maker in Shulva would have been amazing. So here is your tutorial on these ghost bros. Soon as you break their bodies, they become corporeal and you can fight them. It is a permanent state change. I was late on that. I think it's a cool mechanic, but like it gets old when you're because it's not as easy as it seems. A lot of the phantoms you have to kind of run by to even have a hope of finding their bodies. Yeah, I assume so. Because they shoot, what, dark beads? Destructive great arrows. Katarina helm. Oh, in the DLCs you can find Onion Bro armor. Just sprinkled throughout the DLCs. Soul Vessel, just in case you think you are suddenly not spread out right with your stats. Old Growth Balm. And a Titanite slab. When I really need Titanite chunks. Game. Titanite chunks. Can I have that? I really like it. Please. Thank you. Alright, so there's another encounter right over there. Let's see over here. We have somebody coming. Being near these guys while they have this green aura makes them poison. Like a middle school party. I wish I could get her armor. Jeez, that poison resist. Guess I'm just using my arrows for being the master of unlocking. You, up here. No? That's a one-way drop. Okay. Just grab it off the body. Come on. Okay, and that's a door. So in this place, you've got to look around for these flower things. They are switches. They can be above you. They can be below you. They can be behind you, and they will all open up some doors. She uses a chime. I think they're all miracle based. Speaking of switches. That's a trap. Gotta end this real quick. No, I just picked up the Covenant because I needed to open up, what's-his-face's shop. I'll probably switch back to Sunbro at some point. Yeah, required. How am I doing on... Yeah, I need to repair anyway. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, there's not a whole lot to talk about. I'm just working the puzzle. Yeah, I think I've already gotten the gauntlets. Soul of a Hero. We were, however, Delaciel, talking about possible connections between Nahr Alma and Rosaria's fingers. Don't know if you want to sound off on that. Grab the puzzle sword first. I wish that sword was a lot better than it actually is. Boltstone, Bleedstone. Twinkling and Petrified. And that should open the door to the puzzling, and... Yeah, he's on the name engraved ring. He is, it's the same as the Covenant symbol. Yeah, like, it's not, they're not, like, super connections. They're just, Like, Nahr Alma took over for the Dark Wraiths. Yeah, and like, maybe it was Creighton who brought the legend forward, because they both have things against Sentinels. Yeah, it's straight up just strictly blood. Where? Because that's a bonfire right there. Yeah, like this whole area is Mesoamerican in general. Is there a switch I'm missing? I am totally missing a switch. Locking on ahead. Impossible. Try switch. Yeah, it happens. DS2 lore in 2017. I'm going to go through DS3 after I finish DS2. That's the idea. I'm way more versed in DS3 than I am in DS2. Alright, time to run. No, not the cute humanity things. Wait, where? The heck? You know, we were kind of talking about that. Eat it, lady. I still really want Phantom Whale to really be a thing. where we came in. That's a jump. This is a Yolo. Uh-huh. If humanity is... Yeah, like, blood is a humanity kind of deity. When you want blood, it's just like... And I wonder if Nahr Alma actually has something to do with the deep in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, all Gitchy what's-his-face sells is pyromancies. Ancient pyromancies. Okay, so we go this way. Nope. No, not torch. I'm gonna have to homeward. Ugh, sucks. Only I knew where the hell homeward was. Or did I have any more? Nope. Nope. Ah, I'm in the complete wrong place. This is not where I want to be. Hey, Thomas. Dragon butts. Does not matter. I made it. Dragon butts. I will take those, thank you. Yes, indeed it is. Thomas is probably the hardest invader in the game. Quite possibly. Alright. We did pick up some of the Sanctum stuff, so let's go. Thomas is like... I don't know. Thomas is a jerk. That's what he is. See here. We got the Sanctum Gauntlets. So let's read that. Gauntlets of the Sanctum soldiers improves effect of poison weapons. These gauntlets are corroded by the poison of the slumbering dragon, making it difficult to discern their original shape. He really is, like, and what we know is the Jester, at least Jester Thomas, originates with the Old Iron King court, and the Jester... Actually, because I don't have it on me, but Maldron does. Marigold. Marigold, my favorite. This way, my faith is 47.
Well, where have you been?
Around. So, okay. Jesters are more than festival fixtures. Some have a second face, hidden from public view. So it implies the Jester Thomas, once a member of the Old Iron King's court, was duplicitous in a huge way. He also got focus souls. The development of sorceries was stunted in Shulva, as they were considered taboo. Even so, there were some occasional gems created by a group of nameless enthusiasts. So yeah, most of the magic in Shulva is based in miracles. The ladies across the Sanctum are using chimes. Faith-based hexes. Somehow, Thomas ended up in Shulva. You know, I don't think I... Hexer Nikolai. I'm trying to remember where the heck he is, Hexer Nikolai. Because I know I fought him, and he was annoying. Armorer Dennis stands out in mind just from sheer annoying him. Like, Armorer Dennis makes me annoyed. I know I fought him in my first playthrough. Nikolai? I know I fought him. Since there's so much. Yeah, he's in. Nikolai's in Aleum Lois. That's right, with the Sonic the Hedgehog guys. That's where I remember. He hangs out with the Sonic the Hedgehog dudes. Super annoying. Alright, so since there's a crapload of fireworks going on in the background, I am going to call it a little bit early. So is there anything like anybody wanted to talk about? We're pretty much 2/3 through Shulva now. Let's see here. Yeah, I missed this bonfire. It's behind a locked wall, and I was trying to find the switch for it, but then got harried and ended up here. And, yeah, this is the main bottom one. So, we will unlock the last door tomorrow, the next day, and we'll go fight the Squalid Queen, probably, and her friends. See you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's DS2 in 2017 because I actually like it. I blame going through the series backwards, really. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and praise the sun. Have a good 4th of July. Go find some fireworks to go look at. It'll be fun. See ya.